we want to kill 5-year-old bucks. I can't fit any more fork horn skulls in the damn cabin.
Right. Yeah.
The walls are full of them.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm 47.
And it's hard to shoot a 3-year-old, put a 3-year-old on a wall when he's already in the freezer at 2.
Right.
Right? So, yeah.
Yep. Big bucks need birthdays.
Yeah. I like that.
Hey guys, Len with 715 Outdoors. It's kind of late, so I don't want to wake anyone up. Anyhow, this is part 3 of the video with Randy from Strategic Habitat, walking our property. We start to transition from the woods into the food plot areas. So check it out. That mature buck, that one, and he wasn't mature enough for me to shoot. Mm-hmm. He was basically the best opportunity I had with it. He stood really right here.
You know me, I would have shot him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would have been my biggest buck to date.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have been but my thing is, like, we got Bruiser, we got Big Set. Like, I had those 3 bucks in mind.
Yeah.
That I
only got one tag.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's my thing is, I'll shoot one, and then 2 hours later, while I'm like, I can't come down from the stand yet, that's when the monster would come by, and I'd be like, oh,
yeah, right.
That's just how my luck goes. But yeah, he come down here, he come behind that tree, passed him through here, and he went and he sniffed all these treetops.
Sure.
And he sniffed around this corner. He went down to the fence line. He come back, and then he crossed and he walked the fence line. There's a fence line that goes right along these pines.
Okay.
It's easy walking. I used to have a tree stand on my aunt's land in 2000 to 2004, mm-hmm. and I would just walk the fence line down to.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what was the date of that buck in here sniffing around?
It was a peak of the rut. It was the morning of November 4th, or
it was the day after Election Day.
Might have been.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to look at the video,
Yep.
But it was that when I took that week off for the peak of the rut.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember you sent me that video. I was at work.
Yeah. You know what though? I saw him coming. I watched him, and I was like, I'm not shooting him. I didn't even grab my bow. I left my bow hanging up there. I didn't even grab it.
Okay.
It didn't turn you on.
It didn't do anything for you.
Well, believe me, it didn't do nothing for me, but I listened to what's his name, Higgins, John Higgins. Yeah. I listened to his podcast, and he says, you're judged as much by the bucks you let go as the ones you kill. As a hunter, you're. So yeah, this is, you can see where the neighbor put up an electric fence after we fixed ours.
Because of the cows?
Yeah. His cow, you can see, there hasn't been this has looked like this since I was a kid. He's always had 30, 40 cows in here. Mm-hmm. So nothing grows. Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Wow. I like this.
You got good access all the way down the line. Right?
Yeah. Oh, what did I say? Good fences make good neighbors, right?
That's right. That's right. Boy, look at that field. It is right down to nothing.
Yep.
Woo.
And we've seen a number of does and fawns bed right on this fence line, or they'll come kind of cut the corner and they'll cross, either coming out of ours or going in. But these, I'm glad we didn't mow this down, because this has created kind of a crossing for I've never seen anything other than small bucks come across it, but a lot of does and fawns hang in this fence line.
And they go in east and west right here on the ridge top?
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
That way they can see on both sides.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is our majestic white.
That's the majestic.
Wow. And you used to have a platform up in that thing.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Yeah, when we were kids, yeah.
Wow.
And this is, I was thinking of hanging a mock scrape off of this. I don't know if that would, the thing with I didn't want to overdo the whole mock scrape thing. I know that a lot of people swear by them, and we've had success with them. We've got a lot of deer on camera where we've had mock scrapes, but I don't know,
Yeah.
Can you do too much of it,
My buddy Jake, he's got 100 scrapes, natural scrapes that the deer make. He's got 100 of them on 7 acres. It's in his core area of his property, 100 of them. And they'll
Jeez.
walk right down the line and they'll check them all out. So yeah, I'm not buying into the too many scrape thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, there may be a few other things I say that I don't buy into too, because there's one gentleman out there on YouTube that's spewing all these theories that Jake and I are in the process of debunking
Oh, really?
scientifically. Oh yeah. Dough factory? Don't buy into the dough factory thing.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
This is a switchgrass I overplanted.
Oh, okay.
I tried to do a screen here going from, because that's where the road comes up, kind of right where you see that rusty pile of metal over there. That's where the road comes up to the field.
Okay.
And so I was hoping to screen off when you come up to the field to go to the box stand. If there was anything on the food plot, you would spook them off.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
that's what you get with a summer planting.
And you planted that last year.
Yes.
Okay. Well, so you know what? That's not that bad, really.
Should I mow it? Will mowing it help, or should?
Well, this right here is dead.
Right.
Yeah, but you're going to get, it's all going to send up new shoots, obviously. And there's a saying about switchgrass: the first year it sleeps, second year it creeps, and the third year it leaps.
Okay.
So I mean, you got a foot. There's a couple that are foot and a half.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's
Okay.
not bad.
Okay.
No, it's nothing to be just
Good to know.
Yep. And you can barely see it, but I went all along this fence line too. I wanted to have.
So you wanted to create some cover for the deer so they don't feel wide open to the
Right,
field as
right.
they go north and south.
Yes.
Okay.
So, but you can just see little shoots of it. It barely did anything.
Okay.
Barely did anything.
I'll tell you what, you guys got a heck of an opportunity here to really throw the food at the deer.
I know it. It's like, how many tons of fertilizer should we have delivered?
Well, let me tell you what. You see my video about liquid lime, liquid fertilizer?
Yes.
Okay, that's your ticket right there.
Really?
You can kill yourself and break the bank going granular.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, with the liquid, and game changer.
Really?
Oh, yep.
You got to stand back over there. That's my favorite stand.
Yeah, you can see the orange strap, like where that birch tree is kind of going right to
Oh, I
left
see
at an
it.
angle.
Yep.
Yeah, we got a ladder stand in there.
All right.
That was...
That's my favorite stand.
That's where he saw the big buck that we got on trail camera. And that was kind of between the road, right in that area where it bedded down. And he stood up and scared dust. So.
It's the old water bottle in the pocket trick.
Yeah.
That will happen again.
And the orange roof is the cabin?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay.
Yep.
So, you got you do have some food out here.
Yep.
And, when's the last time this was mowed?
3 years ago.
3. Okay.
Yep.
So you're already getting some regrowth.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
And some of it we didn't mow back down. Like some of these briars we left alone. We just mowed the grass around them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's good. Pockets are covered.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you by no means want to, turn this into a big old 15-acre big football field too.
Right.
Yeah. No, you want to keep it broken up.
Yep.
I like the switchgrass idea that you did here, going north and south.
Yep. We went till the tractor got stuck right about.
It must have been that wet, huh?
Yeah. Once you get down here by the pipeline, she gets pretty moist.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think? You got to stay tuned for part 4. There's one more aspect of the walk around on the property itself around our cabin. And then we will have at least 1 and maybe 2 parts of the, I just don't want to make videos too long. I want you guys to stay engaged, but I want to share all the information we can that's going to be helpful. Randy's a great guy. He did a great job. And I want you to see how you can benefit from his services. So if you like what you saw in this video, I hope we earned your subscription today. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Help us. What I'd like to do, I'd like to get to 100 subscribers. I'd like to get to 100 subscribers by bow hunting season, which is in September, right? So help us out with that. Share this if you like it. If you think other people can benefit from it or enjoy it. And just follow us on the journey of implementing this plan that Randy's put in place for us. And hopefully we end up with some awesome hunting footage this fall. So thanks again for watching.